What up, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy TrendsetterSense. Of course, this is Chosen Journey. I had to bring my brother along, man. We just getting acquainted. Fresh out of Duval, Jacksonville. His buzz is going crazy, man. A lot of people talking about this dude, man. He's making crazy waves. He's moving crazy. Shout out my man Bailey, man. Tribal. Going crazy, man. Kijan, Boone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blessed to be here, my boy.
What's up, man?
Not much, man. Much. Just living.
You living?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I've been hearing a lot of things, man. Your story has been capturing waves, man. It's a lot of light on you, man. You got a very strong movement that's growing really strong right now, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's go all the way back, man. Duval, Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of rappers that come out of there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's making moves. Florida.
Yeah, definitely making moves.
You know what I
definitely
mean?
making moves. Sure.
Talk about it, man. Just tell me because this is gospel rap, this is Christian hip hop, and you got a lot of street artists that come out of Jacksonville, come out of Duval. Can you I just want to hear the evolution, man, where Kijan, what made you even be called to go in this path, man? Just start off like that.
So I started music. I started rapping really because I used to live in Jacksonville and I moved to Atlanta. And just coming to Atlanta, I got around just the wrong crowd and stuff like that. Just people that sold drugs, just did the whole nine. With the girls, everything.
What part of Atlanta?
You see, when everybody asks me that, they be like, all right. But I went to school in Canton.
Okay.
They're going to be like, nah, that's not Atlanta. But I was in Atlanta, but I went to school in Cherokee, Cherokee High School. So, I went there for 3 years, and I moved back down to Florida and graduated at Clay High, in Jacksonville. But just coming up here, I was just around the wrong dudes, and I just started meeting homies that made music. So I started hearing their music and stuff. I thought it was cool. I was like, dang, how y'all do this? So started making the music on the GarageBand on the phone and something like that. So I was doing that, and I was not taking it serious at all. I was just playing around. And by the time I moved back to Florida, I started taking it a little bit more serious on SoundCloud and stuff like that. And I really didn't have no one to look up to, no inspirations or nothing. So I just genuinely like music. I genuinely like making music. And so I guess what took that turn for me to go to Christian rap is because, I was making secular music for a couple years, but nothing was buzzing, nothing was jumping. But my life, my life was just going in a cycle, was depression, just anxiety,
wow.
And this is while having money. I was selling drugs and doing a lot of stuff. So
really?
I had I had the drugs, the money, the girl, all
really?
the stuff. But I just didn't feel no peace. I ain't feel no peace, and just that the music on the opposite end of that, of me not feeling peace and not just feeling how I was feeling and still not going nowhere with the music. I was like, yeah, but my life just a complete mess. This is going in a cycle. Nothing's happening for me. Everything's actually just kind of bad, going downhill for me, low key. Wow. So it was this break of time where I was just talking to the Lord, praying to the Lord, Lord, if this for me, keep me going, allow me to keep going. But if it's not, just end it all. I don't even want the desire I was losing a desire for music. It was coming to that end where I was like, I don't even want to make music no more. I don't want to do this no more. I don't even want to literally live no more. That's where I was mentally. I was going through it to where the Lord, I came across this verse in the Bible, 1 Corinthians 10:31, where it was basically the Lord was like, do anything you do, whether it's eat or drink or do it for the glory of God. So I knew I was making music. So I'm like, well, I know I'm not doing that with the music thing. So I'm talking to the Lord, if it's for me to delete all my old secular music, if it's for me to do all this and just take this change, let me know. The instant, the next day I deleted all my old music. I didn't go straight into the Christian rap though, because I wanted to actually know the Lord. I wanted to actually take the time to know the word, get in that community in the church, you know what I'm saying, be in prayer, consistent, steadfast. So I'm doing all that for a couple months to where I'm like, all right, well, I think this is the time to, you know what I'm saying, start just making it, start putting stuff behind the mic. Wow. So I started making Christian rap. I posted one snippet, literally posted my first snippet ever, and it went crazy. I had 600 100K views. Like went crazy. I went from like 1,000 followers to like 15K on in a day. And I'm just like, all
Wow.
right, Lord, this might be your yes.
That was the
Yeah,
sign.
that was a sign. You know what I'm saying? So I kept going from there, just being consistent with the Lord first, keeping him first. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a Matthew 6:33. That's my favorite verse. Seek first the kingdom. And they say seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you. So I'm seeking him first before all this. I don't expect nothing but all the things to be added to me. The
Wow.
wins, this, you know what I'm saying? So I stay steadfast in that, and just that's what led me to come to Christ, give everything to him, even the music. Like I gave all the weed, I gave all that lifestyle to him, but it was that music I was still holding. So when I gave everything to him, God was like, look, this is all I was telling you to do. Like, so it just that transition. That was the transition, yeah, me going from secular to Christian.
Yo, so you were making the music, man. Like, so the lyrics at the time when you was doing the whole secular thing, you was talking about the drug selling and
Everything, yeah.
yeah.
Just nonsense, girls telling my life back then. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like nonsense, bull junk. You know what I'm saying?
When was the moment that you started, that you knew that you had to lean on your faith? Like, was it something that you always had in you as a child, or
Oh, no. Yeah, I was just talking about this in the last interview. Like, it was a moment, literally the moment that I was like, all right, yeah, faith got to be on 1,000, because it was really my faith. Because really, I was going to work, I was working a job every day, and I was like stressed going to work, but I had to get this mindset of you get to go to work and not that you gotta go to work. Like, it's like, yeah, some people get mad that they gotta go to work, but it's like, bro, how you without this job that God blessed you with, how would you do the things you know what I'm saying? So I was on that, but I was still like, Lord, like I know this not what I need to be doing for like full time. I know music gotta be my calling. So it was this time where really like I was really just praying in faith, and I'm just like, Lord, like it's either I quit my job and I just follow you 100%, and whatever happens is what happens, or I just continue to stress and not know what's gonna happen. So it was like literally 2 days for rent, and I didn't have no money, and I quit my job and everything. I had like probably $200, and rent is not $200. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I quit just on faith, and I'm praying. I'm like, all right, God, well, even if I get evicted, if I'm serving you and I'm doing what you want me to do, I get evicted. 2 days later, I just randomly checked my distro kid. I got 2,500 in there just off of the two songs I dropped, my first two Christian songs ever, and I didn't make no money off Distro Kid, so I just checked it just cause. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't never making no money, so I just checked. I'm just like, let me just see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm praying for 2 days, like, Lord, make a way, like this for you. 2,500 in there just off of two songs. I'm like, I ain't never seen this kind of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
two racks, but I paid my rent.
Yeah.
And from then, I was like, yeah, faith. Like, it's nothing. Because even still, after I paid that month rent, it's like, all right, how I'm going to continue to pay?
Right.
Faith. I just kept, the Lord kept showing up every month.
Every
Like, he
single
kept
time.
every month, and just got bigger and bigger. Like, literally, everything just started making its way just off me believing what the word say.
Wow.
That he's that real, like literally. So I had no choice to keep it, you know what I'm saying? Faith.
Man, I see the confidence, man. It's like,
Definitely.
you know, it's crazy, man, you know, because, you know, kids idolize the gangster, the drug dealer,
Yeah.
the street kid, and you were living that lifestyle, and you say you were stressed out.
Stress.
You know what I mean? Like,
stress.
and then I see that you just you completely put your faith in Christ and God, and now your energy is just up.
Different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was even a time where I couldn't even get in the studio and record without being high, without being drunk. Like, I literally cannot make a song without being, like, every old song I made, I was high or drunk, something.
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, even be my real self behind the mic. So, like, coming to Christ is just, like, everything more open, more, you know what I'm saying, more pure, just more real. I got my actual mind now. I can, you know what I'm saying, rap from the actual heart and from the word, and just be open in person. Like, I was used to be an introvert. I didn't like to talk to people back then. Never performed on the stage when I was doing secular. Like, he didn't open none of those doors for me in the secular. So, like, I see all that now, just looking at all the stuff I'm doing. It's like crazy. Like, crazy. Like, literally. Like, I was thinking, like, in the past, I used to be nervous because I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to perform one day or do something. And I'm like, I'm gonna need the drugs or the drug to get up there and feel comfortable. But it's like, just with Christ, you know, all you need is him, literally. Like, I've been experiencing that, literally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kijan Boone's here, man. Of course, his chosen journey. Man, that's crazy, man. You talking about, like, do you feel like, you know, why What is it with with the drugs, man? Like, you feel like kids like just need to like they gotta tap into something like
Yeah, it's
where
just
they just don't where they can like numb themselves,
yeah,
man.
literally, it's just that little temporary numbness. Like
Mm,
let me go take the pain away real quick by this because you ain't gonna feel nothing. Let me go smoke because I'm gonna get too hot to even think. I'm gonna
mm.
probably fall asleep. As soon as you wake up, that's reality gonna hit again. Like let me do it again.
So you
Like
didn't get
just
it's like you back in that.
back in it,
Yeah.
literally. So
When did you so at the same time when you were like, you reading the word and you feeling the glory, feeling his presence, like did you just cold turkeyed
you
everything?
know it's crazy. Like I cold turkey there. Like I used to serve weed, and it's crazy. I was praying, I was crying to God. I had pounds of weed on my bed still. I gave all that pounds of weed away the next day. That was probably the wrong thing to do. Cause I still gave them to somebody else. You feel me? Like now somebody else can do the wrong things
Right,
with them.
right,
But
right.
it was out of my hands. But the smoking, that probably took another. Probably like just a couple more weeks, cause like I said, when I came to God, I was even, bro. I had the wood in my hand with the Bible. Like I was learning, I was new to it. Like I'm coming to God, like come as you are. I'm coming as I am, but I'm like, something still don't feel right. This
Mm,
wood, this Bible, this weed in my hand. Why I got the
mm.
Bible open? Still trying to learn who God is, but I still
So you was smoking while you was reading.
when I first came to Christ, yeah, I was smoking still. Like still, like that was probably the one thing that I wouldn't say that was hard to let go. I just didn't know the reasoning, like why I should, because I was like, oh, if it ain't in the Bible, I don't know. But I'm learning. I'm trying to see why is this wrong. What about this weed, this plant makes it wrong? You know what I'm saying? Until I actually got a mental note and like actually a revelation, and just from reading, just like and just from getting loved by God, like this, you don't need this. Is because it was once that vice that I needed to calm down. So it's like, why do I need it once I got God? It's like I'm got one foot in, one foot out. So it was just it wasn't cold turkey with the weed, but everything else it was literally cold turkey. Like
Wow.
drop the music. I stopped listening to secular music. I like that would be one of the people like hard things for people. I stopped listening to it the next day. Literally, like
Just like that.
I even started listening to my old music, like ew. Like I was in disgust hearing my old music. Like had to delete it off my phone, everything. Like going through really delete, like being intentional about this walk, like for real. So
Wow.
then when I put the weed down, it was just all done. Like when I started smoking, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm
Wow.
feeling it, yeah.
Let me ask you a question, man. Coach Kijan Boone is in here, man. It's Chosen Journey. Have you ever experienced a miracle?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is there one that sticks out to you?
I mean, the miracle, just me being born. Me being born. You know, I don't know if you heard the story, but just my testimony that I'm a miracle. That's why I call myself the miracle child. Like, I was in my mom's stomach when she got in an accident and hit by a semi car. My no heartbeat. No heartbeat. I was not supposed to be here at all. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't supposed to be here. She got in a big semi truck, hit her car, flipping, spinning around. The doctor's telling her it's no heartbeat, no heartbeat. She in the car, or she in the hospital bed, or was in the ambulance in the back of the truck. They already lacing her up with the plugs. No heartbeat, no heartbeat.
Wow.
So it's no heartbeat on the whole way to the hospital. By the time she gets to the hospital, they put her in the bed. Still no heartbeat. Still no heartbeat. So that's just like 45 minutes. So we just
Wow.
no heartbeat. I'm not breathing. Out of nowhere, just another doctor come in. Just like I think I just want to try it one more time. Just I don't know. Something told me to try one more time. They try one more time. Heartbeat, like a normal, good heartbeat too. Just but my mom was hearing like spirit of tongue. She was hearing God tell her, speak to her while going through all this, and just her being obedient to lock in and just listen and pray those prayers that she heard of just God telling her that the fruit of her womb is blessed. Like this was all in one quick or all in one sitting. She just hearing this, but at the same time she hearing the doctor saying there's no heartbeat. So it's like it takes faith to just be like, all right, y'all saying his no heartbeat, but I'm hearing God say right now that he good. So it's like, what do I do? So she just said a prayer out of nowhere, like just heartbeat, crazy. So that's the big. I feel like that's the biggest miracle. Like I
Wow.
ain't see it, but you know what I'm saying. I lived it.
Wow.
Yeah,
So then you
amen.
like there's a purpose. You
It
know what
got
I
to be a
mean?
purpose. Yeah, devil tried to get me right out the womb, like before I even came out the womb.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely God definitely doing something by saying you here.
Talk about speaking of purpose, man. Like and this journey, your
Yeah,
chosen
yeah,
journey,
yeah.
Keon Boone's
Yes, sir.
chosen journey, man. Like, what is the responsibility that you feel like you have now?
To lead the people, to lead the youth, to just to invite people. What all our responsibility is, and that's to go out and make disciples and grow the kingdom. So I feel like through the music, I'm targeting yes the people that's already in Christ, but the people that's where I once was, and the youth that could be on the way to where I was. It's like, all right, like if they tap in with Kijan, like that's what I'm trying to do with this music. Like if they tap in with Kijan, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna grab them because they gonna like the sound, they gonna like the how it hit, and then when they hit that word, it's gonna get them, it's gonna convict them a little bit. Like just, oh, dang, he was just doing what I was doing, so why he doing this now? Like this gonna make them think about it. It's gonna be like, all right, well, he cool, he got this, he got this. I look the same. I look the same as him still, and it's like, hey, what is it about him though? They tap in, keep tapping in. They start hearing more and more. You might lead yourself to Christ just by listening to my songs. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the main goal because it's not for me. It's all for him at the end of the day. So it's like if I can grasp everybody, if I have the world as my fans, I know they're gonna be pointed to him because it's a reason they're not liking my music because it's me. They can go listen to that anywhere, but it's the message. It's a message behind it, and it's the seriousness, and it's the love I got for Jesus, and that they gonna feel it. You gonna feel it through the music. So I feel like that's my, that's the whole journey, and that's the goal, that's the plan. You know?
Do you since your transition, have you tapped in with some of your old
Oh
homies?
yeah,
Talk about like
oh
what's those
yeah.
experiences like?
Literally everybody I'm speaking with, or even old family members. Yo, bro, like, so they getting interested. What is so why does Jesus do so? Where should I open my Bible at, bro? Like when I do this, like dang, bro, you really convicted me, bro. Like dang, I'm seeing what you doing, bro. I know where you was because I knew you. They knew me, so it's like it hit them real personal because they know me. They like, all right, Keon, we know this old Keon. Like what's this new Keon doing this
Yeah.
for? Like so they want to tap in a little bit, and the more they see me, and the more they feel me in person too. It's like, all right, bro, yeah, it's something real, bro. And it's like, I want this. Whatever it is, like this peace, this joy that you got, this, you know what I'm saying? Because the money, all that stuff, cool. But I'm talking about the joy that you can carry around every day. I ain't going home sad with this money. I ain't going home sad with success like some people is. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, wow,
Some people can do all this and look cool and they go home sad. They go
wow.
home, I'm going home happy still. Coming out the same way. Like it's just Jesus. And it's, and everything ain't perfect though, but they see that it's eternal. They see that it's forever. It's not just all right for a temporary. I ain't getting no temporary joy and no happiness to go out and just you know what I'm saying. So it makes them all interested for
Yeah.
sure. And they like, all right, so help me get this same. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Oh, okay. Well, here Jesus. What you know about Jesus? You know what I'm saying? Let me help you with that and take them through it the right way. And they coming to Christ. They
Wow.
coming to Christ. Family members coming to Christ. All that. So that's what's keeping me going. Like
Yeah.
I'm seeing them like, dang, bro, like, bro, that was game banging, doing all this. He
Right.
was crazy. Crazy. You seeing old game members, old people that was out here doing, bad, real deal stuff. And now they with the Lord. Nah, it's crazy. Like,
Wow.
that's the stuff that make me keep going, literally.
What are some of the challenges that you faced, like in this new chapter?
Probably spiritual warfare. Because the devil mad at what you're doing. He don't like it because if you know about Satan, he was an angel that produced music. Like he had his wings did music, so he's in the music industry heavy, especially the secular side. So if he's saying there's another side where it's like they glorifying God, they glorifying the one he tried to be just like take his spot. Like Satan wanted to take God's spot. So if he got people that's really glorifying him, the one, you know what I'm saying, Jesus, it's like he don't like that. So he gonna try to do anything to make you to knock you off your pivot, sending females your way. That's different people, sending fake friends around you. You know what I'm saying? Just spiritual warfare, witchcraft, like just a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff you gotta like actually turn on your spirit now and say, all right, I gotta discern now because I don't know who. Because in a secular, everybody around you, you don't know who's snaking you. You don't know who's out for you, out to get you. You don't know. But in the spiritual world, you gotta really lock in. Like, all right, I make Christian rap, so this real spiritual. So I gotta see who around me. I gotta discern like what's that like. What intentions do this person have for being around me? Like, what do they really want? Is this person just in it for this or this? So that I feel like it's spiritual warfare and just different. The stuff that everybody go through, but it's just now we got to be on our P's and Q's because it's like it's Christ. You have and it's your soul on the line. It's not just all right,
A
bro.
lot of accountability.
Yeah, a lot of accountability, like all that. Like literally, you need that. I need accountability every day. Every day. You need it. You need it. It's gonna be more hard too, because now you got people looking at you, waiting for you to mess up too. They're
Right.
like, okay, he a Christian. Let him sin one time. They be thinking we can't sin and stuff like it's like, you know what I'm saying? So they looking at us for a way to just
Mm.
how can I expose him real quick?
Yeah.
So it's like we gotta be, on our P's and Q's all the time. But
Yeah.
my mom,
Kijan Boone in the building, man. Of
yes,
course.
sir.
Yo, so I'm hearing you talking about the when you built the fan base and then you started seeing everything, and then now it's getting to the point like selling out shows.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
City to city.
Right.
Tell me, like, when did this moment hit?
When it hit, like
You was like, oh, like you really like had the confidence to like promote your own show. You
okay.
promoting your own shows.
Yeah. Now,
and you got people showing up by
yeah.
the numbers.
Right.
Man, talk about that
See,
hustle, man.
When it really hit, so the first time I felt like I was already low key doing shows through the screen because I started rapping through like on TikTok live. So I go on live. I literally ask my fans pick a beat. They'll pick a beat. I make a song right there off that same beat they pick right in front of them like that. Just that's what I was doing every day. But before I got on live, I would always pray to God like, yeah, I can make the music, but let me touch a soul on this live while I'm on this live. So I'll always make the music. But then it'll be like a segment where I stop the music and I'll just be praying for people, talking to people, introducing them to Christ. So he saw my obedience within that, and I was just growing like a whole like war, like an army. I was growing like some warriors, like an army of soldiers, like just that wanted to step for Christ. So I just made a Discord, and just all the people that we was doing Bible studies in there. We were just really being steadfast for the Lord with no money coming in, just me being on a grind for God, like, and then. It was till when I got invited to an event, the Joyful Noise. There's a Joyful Noise that my boy Bryce do in like an event called the Ark. It's
The
up
Ark,
here. Yeah. So when I came out there, not knowing nothing, not knowing who gonna show up or not, like I came out there just being a young artist that just wanted to pop out for the first time, bro. When I went in there, like 600 people in there singing my words, singing the songs, like. I'm like, whoa, like it actually felt scary. I'm like, I'm rapping, I'm hearing other people singing. I'm putting the mic down for a little bit, like, y'all really know the words. Like, that's when it really got real to me. Like, I was like, all right, like, I'm still not nobody, but I was definitely nobody at the time. And like, they all know I'm like, all right, yeah,
you somebody,
crazy.
bro. You somebody.
Yeah, but like, it's crazy. Like, I just, that's the first time I was like, whoa, like, yeah, they know it. And I was just doing shows after shows, just getting booked though, like, not throwing my own at all, but everywhere I was going, they was knowing my music. I was getting noticed in airports and stuff. I said, "What? Like it was getting weird."
Yeah.
But like, so that's when it got real, and I just said, "Let me just step out on faith, throw my own show."
Right.
Sold out.
Sold out.
So we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
That's it.
I saw that, man. Atlanta.
Yeah, it was in Atlanta.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Packed out. I saw that you tapped in with Hovey.
Oh yeah.
Hovey on tour right now.
Yeah.
Off of you tour.
Yeah.
Talk about it, man. Seen y'all on the gram, and he posted you.
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, we got a song on the way. We got a song.
Oh,
we got a little something on the way.
Okay.
He said I'm allowed to talk about it, so I can talk about it. But yeah, we got a track. We got a track on the way. But yeah, he been rocking with me for a minute, and I found out not too long ago of like how long he been rocking with me. But it just like when we came together, it was just like. It's like I felt like I knew, bro. It just, he cool, real cool people, real humble, and he really loves Jesus. So I feel like that's kind of what aligned our spirit too, because like we both like really love God. There's a lot of people that's in it that who knows why they're in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, we really love Jesus, and it's just like just tapping in with him. He real good people. We really had two songs, but it was one that like
that just stuck out.
It was one that he had to use for his album, and he wanted to do it a different way. So we ain't go with that one. But this new one that we got, crazy. So yeah, but
can we get a date on that? What we doing?
I don't even got no date on it.
Bailey, what we doing, Bailey?
What we doing, Bailey? But it should be it should be soon, like from here, like not too long.
Okay,
not too long.
And then you got this EP coming out, man.
Got an EP.
Okay, talk about it.
The EP called Just for Fun 2. It's a part 2 of Just for Fun. I dropped the EP independently a while ago, and randomly it charted. Like it charted on the Christian albums. Like it topped on number 21 out of like 200. So just random, and I literally just put it out because of the title called Just for Fun. Like I just want to get some songs together because sometimes like my supporters, they be wanting music like. They be wanting music, and they don't be liking the singles. They be like, all right, put out more than a single. So I was just like, forget it. Like one day I was just racking up on my unreleased, so I just put 5 out. I'm just like, just for fun, I'm just gonna get 5 that got the same kind of sound to it and just put them out and just see how they rock with it. And they turned it up, like it went crazy. So the part 2 of it, it's just basically the same thing, but I probably took my time a little more on them and like just it's like just it ain't so I wouldn't call it just for fun, but that's I named it a part 2 because that's exactly what I did with this too. I got some unreleased, made them put them all in the same sound and just give them something to release because I ain't dropped in a while. I ain't drop a tape in a while or EP in a minute, so just wanting to give the fans and supporters something that I feel like they gonna mess with before the album comes.
And then when can we expect that?
The album or the EP?
The EP.
The EP March 21st.
And then the album.
The album I don't got a date on it yet, but the
Okay.
album is special. Yeah, album real special.
2025, man. What we doing, Kijan? Talk about it.
2025, we're just gonna try to continue to throw some more shows, throw some more self shows, a few more before I talk about a tour next year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Drop this album, drop the EP and the album. I don't want to drop too much after that, but really just focus on this album, and whatever, and the shows, and then whatever else God got for me. I'm walking with God. Whatever, I'm on His timing. You know what I'm saying? So whatever He got, whatever opportunities, whatever doors He gonna open,
let's do it.
I'm walking through them.
Full faith.
Full faith.
I love it, man. Kijan Boone, man. You see it. Shout out my man Bailey, Tribal Records, man. We in the building, man. TrendsetterSense, and of course, this is Chosen Journey.
Yes, sir.